this video, we will go over the basic information about the panels that will be used in your timber frame package from Mill Creek. We will show you the basics on how to lay out your roof and wall panels, and the tools that will be useful in cutting the panels for your timber frame. For specifics on panel layout, make sure to refer to your panel drawings and panel details. And remember, this is just a brief overview, so for more information, make sure to contact your project representative at Mill Creek. Let's start off with the tools required for cutting your panels. The first thing you will need is a skill saw. We recommend using a combination of a 7 1/4 inch skill saw and a larger 16-inch skill saw. Having the extra plunging depth on a large skill saw can be very useful in cutting through your panels, especially on bevel cuts. But keep in mind, some users may not have access to a large diameter skill saw or may not feel comfortable using one. Although it can expedite the process, it is not necessarily required for cutting your panels. So if all you have is a 7 1/4 inch skill saw, this will also be sufficient. The next tool on the list is a Japanese pool saw. This saw is useful for door and window openings. It will provide a precise cut in the corner of the openings where the skill saw is unable to complete the cut. The last tool on the list is a foam router. A foam router is used for removing foam in the areas of the panels that require infill blocking, such as door, window openings, and eave lines on the roof. The foam router will be included in your package from Mill Creek. Next, let's move on to the layout. When you are ready to cut your panels, you will first want to lay out your panel cuts according to the plans provided by Mill Creek. In this step, it can be useful to have a large T-square and a chalk line available for any cuts or long rips that are required. Once you have your panel laid out, you can begin cutting your panels. After you have made your panel cuts, you will want to use your foam router to remove foam from the door and window openings. Make sure to use the depth gauge included with the router to ensure that you remove the proper amount of foam for the blocking. There are many different ways to cut your panels. Remember that the method and the equipment is really up to the discretion of the person who will be cutting them. This is just a suggested method and can be adjusted according to your equipment and your comfort level. For more information, please contact your representative at Mill Creek Post and Beam.